ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Red Dead Outfits Day. I'm Rebel Same Game, and hopefully you're having a good day so far. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a man who's mainly known for his music down in Argentina, Bolivia, mainly South America in general. He was a gaucho, which is the South American version of a vaquero, or a cowboy, or a cracker, or cow hunter, or buckaroo, or whatever you want to call it. A gaucho, and gauchos are immortalized down there as being folk heroes and whatnot, and there's a lot of stories about them. Well, anyway, the man we're doing, his name is Jorge Cafrune. I am sorry if I do not pronounce that correctly. I don't really speak Spanish worth a shit. Anyway, for those who are wondering who this man is, he was a gaucho and Argentinian folk singer who wrote a lot of ballads and songs and whatnot and recorded the history of the region. He was also sort of a historian. He wrote down the songs and the customs of Argentina and whatnot. He was very well known there. He wrote a lot of good songs. He has a lot of good music. And he was born of Syrian and Lebanese parents in Argentina back in the 1930s. If he was still alive today, being about his 90s, he'd pushing 90-something, 80-something at least. But unfortunately, he died at the age of 40 because in a horse riding accident where two 20-year-old men ran him over, and him and his horse over with a car, and he died 12 hours later after being hit by said car. Though there's also a few conspiracy theories saying the dictatorship at the time wanted him dead because he was inspiring the people to sort of revolt against the military dictatorship there at the time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Jorge Cafrune. Hope you all enjoy this episode of this video. Anyway, to get into this outfit, you got a couple options here for the hats. Okay, personally, you could probably, in the pictures I've seen him, he's wearing like a flat hat. It's kind of like this, but it has a wider brim and a shorter crown. So you probably could go with a black drifter hat if you want. If you don't have that, you probably could go with all black stalker hat. And if you don't want that, and he has other pictures, okay, he also has some pictures of him pretty much wearing a sombrero. And honestly, for that, I went with a military slouch hat, which you could use because his brim on that hat is kind of small. It isn't like the strong sombrero in the game. But yeah, that's it for the hats. Now for headbands, there's no headbands or eyewear or anything like, no masks, no bandanas. But for neckwear, he wore a black neckerchief from what I've seen, so I went with a black neckerchief. For coats, I went with a blue worsted coat because I've seen a few pictures of him wearing that kind of jacket. Now if you don't have that, you probably go with the Farling coat. This one jacket's kind of too bluish in my opinion. Or you can go with the Antoine jacket, which has a better color blue in my opinion, but you could also go with the worsted coat in this color, a little bit too shiny. Now he also wore a poncho, so if you want to wear a poncho, I probably would say go with the Guerra poncho. Get in a red color possibly. If you don't want to get that, you probably go with the Corchado or the Cardenas poncho or one of these ponchos here. Anyway. He also wore a belt, but the belt he has is more like what John's outfit has, and you can't really get that online, like in story mode, sadly. So, yeah. Anyway, for pants, we're going to be wearing those Chinese or Japanese, those Chinese pants. Now, if you don't want to pay for those, you could probably wear the black cargo pants, because here's the thing with the gauchos, they wear really baggy fucking pants that billow out and shit. It's a really unique culture down there. Anyway, I went with the gray shot pants, because they kind of have that bagginess to them, you know. And no spurs or chaps or anything like that. For boots, I went with worn roper boots. And that is pretty much it. Now, if you don't want to wear worn roper boots, you probably could go with stovepipe boots or even cobbled boots or whatnot, because he also wore some like other types of boots. It's just one unique outfit I'm doing here, alright, folks? So anyway. Also, on a side note, I will admit this man had a spectacular fucking beard, alright? Man, that motherfucker had a beard, okay? I'm gonna be honest. If any man can grow a beard, it's Jorge Cafrune, okay? That motherfucker had a beard. Alright, anyway, that'll be it for this episode of Red Dead Outfits. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Anyway, that's how you make Jorge Cafrune, or however you say his name. I'm sorry if I don't say it right for shit. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Good luck out there, and peace. Hopefully this